how you can utilize Chat GPT and your unique human design chart to get clear on the multi-million dollar, multi-billion dollar version of you. Welcome back to this live replay episode with Verde, where we talk about various topics, including human design, mindset, emotional regulation tools, and how you can start living the life of your dreams. Hello to those of you that are joining. I would love for you all to put some comments in, to put some reactions in, even if you are watching this live replay. So this is important. This is powerful because the more self-awareness that you have, meaning the more awareness that you have about something in your life, the more clear you're then able to be in how you want to change that and how you want to show up. So if you have this feeling, this craving of being a multimillionaire, being a multi-billionaire, or starting to live the life of your dreams, but you don't know how, or you want more clarity, this is how you get more clarity. This call will give you more clarity on how you can get clear, so that way you can focus your intention in starting to live that life. Because if we don't have clarity, just like anything in life, if we don't have goals, we're just going about mindlessly and we're not living the life that we want, or we're not starting to live the life that we want. But when you're clear on your goals, let's say a fitness goal, if you're clear on your goal and you continuously work towards that and actively take part in that and let God come in and take his part in doing it as well, it happens, right? You achieve the goal, you feel really good, you feel really motivated. So the same thing is applied for all different areas of your life. So what you will need for this call is access to Chat GPT, which you all have access to. If you don't already have it downloaded on your phone, you can simply Google Chat GPT and it'll pull up a prompt and you can plug in what we're gonna plug in here. You also need access to your free complimentary human design chart, which you can Google and get basically anywhere. If you would like for us to compute this for you, you are welcome to comment chart and we will compute it directly for you and send it over your way. So now would be a good time to pause this, comment chart, so that way we can send this your way free for you. So again, this exploration is important because you're here because you want to get clear on who the multi-million dollar version of you, who the multi-billion dollar version of you is. And as you do this, you start to live even more of the life that you want. You start to live even more of the life that you want. So grab your human design chart, pull up your Chat GPT, and as you're doing that, I want to share a few caveats with you. One, what I tell my clients in the Unlock Your Maison 1-year membership is that this is a tool. This is not the end all be all. This is for you to utilize this to feel into what really resonates for you, meaning what really excites you, what do you feel a pull towards, and leave behind the rest. This is not ultimately saying this is exactly what you need to do, this is exactly who you need to be, but this will help you get more clear on the vision that you want, so that way your mind, because our mind likes to problem solve and we're not going to go deep into that, but your mind tells whatever you tell your mind it looks for. So if you tell yourself, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm a failure, I can't do this, guess what? That's what it's looking for. And we've all probably done that. We've all done that in different ways. But when you start intentionally telling yourself things that you want to believe, the life that you want to live, that's what your mind starts to actively look for and co-create with God. But if we don't have a clear vision, or if we don't have clear ideas in regards to who that is or what that life is, then it's hard for us to get clarity. So this will provide you with more clarity within seconds, so that way you can start living the life that you desire. So pull up your human design chart. Again, simply a tool for you to be able to utilize, trust within yourself, but also put trust in this. I believe that human design is a tool that comes to us from God directly, a human design tool to get clear on who He's designed us to be. That's one of the first things. Second thing is, or part of who He's designed us to be. Second thing is Chat GPT. There is different talk, there's different things that are out there that it utilizes a lot of water in order to help cool the system down, because and we won't go in deep into that. So just like anything, I feel a pull towards the environment. You all see me post in regards to that. If you follow us on Instagram, you see me posting about recycling or composting or utilizing different jars to drink out of. So use your own discernment that by utilizing Chat GPT, there might be more water that's needed in order to cool down the system. Now, apparently they're also doing research in regards to ways that they are not utilizing as much water, or they're filtering. They might use ocean water, for example. So they're not going to be using fresh water. So I recommend doing your research in regards to that, using your discernment, and also use discernment because just like anything, the internet that we're on right now is utilizing some sort of electricity, which is probably not great for the environment either. So it's using your own discernment of what am I willing to give? What am I willing to take here? If that makes sense. Okay. So now that you have your human design chart pulled up, now that you have Chat GPT pull up, what you're going to do is, if you don't want Chat GPT to know all of your information or who you are, you're going to cut your human design chart in half. So you're going to cut out the place where it says name, birth date, birth location, design date, type, strategy. So you're going to cut it to where it looks like this. Let me show you. You're going to cut it to where it looks like this. Okay, so you all can't see any of the information here, but you're going to plug in to where it looks just like this. So I want you to cut it. If you don't care and you want it to know that it's you, then you can go ahead and just insert the whole chart. If you don't want it to know that it's you, then I recommend cutting out your information. And I want you to go ahead and insert this into Chat GPT. Now, before you press send, which you may have already pressed send, and that's okay, but before you press send, I want you to type, what is the highest version of this person? Or you can put me if you wanted to know that it's you. Or you can say, describe to me the highest version of this person. And now press send. As you start to read the information, I want you to feel into the energy. I want you to feel into the goodness. I want you to feel into the insights that you're receiving. Breathe throughout this. Breathe into this. Feel the excitement from this. Feel the clarity from this. Feel the realizations. Like, go ahead and put some comments in. Go ahead and put some reactions in as you're reading this, as you're soaking it in, that it's validating for you. It's those moments of, oh my gosh, I knew that to be true within myself, of, oh my gosh, I believe that about myself, but I didn't actually know that that was the higher version of me, or that was the more healthier version of me, or this was actually me being me. Go ahead and put some comments in. Go ahead and put some reactions in. I know that we have someone from the Maison that's watching as well too. So hello. And go ahead and put some reactions in as well for how this resonates for you, how this feels for you. If you had that moment within yourself as you're reading this of, oh my gosh, this resonates for me, this is providing me with so much clarity, go ahead and comment me. Go ahead and put some reactions in. So really feel into this, feel into the frequency, and you're welcome to pause this video right now and read this even more to really read through what it's regurgitating back to you. Now, after you've read through this first part of the higher version of you, so meaning the healthier or the more aligned, the most magnetic in different ways version of you, the part of you that feels really alive, feels really like yourself in different ways, I want you to now, and don't delete anything, from this chat, I want you to then comment back to Chat GPT and say, describe to me, or what is the multi-billion dollar version of this person? So you can say, describe to me the multi-billion dollar version of this person, or what is the multi-billion dollar version of this person, and read through that. You can go ahead and pause this video to really soak it in even more, and then unpause to come back for more information after. So as you're reading through this, feel the energy that's coming through. Feel the clarity that's coming in from every cell of your bones, from the top of your head, down your chest, down your arms, down your stomach, into your thighs, into your toes. Feel every cell of your being just soaking this information in. This, within seconds, you've been provided a clear vision in regards to the multi-billion dollar version of you. Now, what you can ask ChatGPT is follow-up questions in regards to this. You can ask ChatGPT, what is this version of me or of this person's morning routine, evening routine, night routine? What does this person's close friendships look like? What does this person's inner circle look like? What does this person's day-to-day or week look like? How does this person make money? What does this person's family look like? You can ask it all of these specific questions in order to get more clear and have more awareness of yourself, so that way your mind starts to actively look for these things versus the feelings, or versus looking at the negative. This allows you to get more clear on starting to live the life that you want. You can ask ChatGPT, what is this version's ideal client? What are their different businesses? Again, I believe I mentioned this, but how does this version make money? And feel into the vibration of making money from that place. It feels so good. It feels so alive. And for many of you, maybe you have this craving of writing a book, or hosting a retreat, or being a coach, or being a mentor, or being a speaker, being an author. And you see it regurgitated back to you, and it does something to you. When you see something reflected back to you that you felt within yourself, and that's called validation. That's called validation of things that you've known within yourself, that you've known within your heart, that you haven't told other people, that you've been dreaming within yourself or that you didn't think was possible. And now within seconds, you're realizing that this is possible for you. So, how you start living, because you might be thinking now, well, how do I start actively living as this version of me? How do I start actively living as this multi-million dollar, multi-billion dollar version of me? How do I live as this highest vibe version of me? You must take daily intentional action to reprogram your mind. What does this mean? It means writing this down. I had the members in the Maison do this. Copy and paste everything that Chat GPT told you and all the questions you ask after into a doc, into a Google Doc, into a place where you will look at and read that. I was on an airplane the other day and I was reading that, feeling into that magnetism. So when you're feeling a little confused or when you're feeling a little lost, you read that so it helps you, it helps you redirect into the person that you want to be. So to start living your dream life is a whole different conversation than one that we could dive much deeper into. But continue to talk with God. Continue to have Him come in and just magnify His goodness. But it's important for you to do your part and prepare for what is coming your way. This is a part of the preparation. Because if you feel within yourself you want to start living the life that you dream of, but you're getting mad at God, respectfully, what are you doing on your end to help prepare yourself to receive it? Because imagine if you got the car or the properties or the money or the family or the relationship right now, and there's no preparation, it'd probably disappear. Or it would leave your life, or it would the bag would be fumbled somehow. But when you prep yourself, sure, there can be learning lessons, and I've done this especially recently. There's learning lessons in regards to adjusting, but you have more of a solid foundation of habits and a solid foundation of who you are to where you can come back to that, even if you feel like you get lost in the weeds or start exploring, which is a part of our human experience as well. So, to dive much deeper into this and to help with integrating this, you can comment Maison. There's 2 different ways that you can work with me, that you can work within Verde. You can do a one-on-one option, which is one-on-one coaching and mentoring. That also includes the year-long Maison program, or you can do the year-long Maison program. The first one right now, currently, which may be subject to change, is $5,000 monthly. The second one is starting at $99 for the Maison option. Both of them are potent. Both of them will help you to start living the life that you want, to help you get more clear in unlocking yourself and starting to live the life that you want. I hope this was helpful. I feel it was very helpful. This is one of the best pieces of information that I've discovered that God has granted me access to realize. I'm so thankful. It came to me. I was on Chat GPT and it just boom. So this is one of the wisest things I feel I can present to you, or potent pieces of information I can present to you. And My hope is that you just run with this. You run with this and feel into what really resonates for you, and really starting to play in that frequency, play in that vibe, and play in the energy as though you already are the multi-million-dollar version of you. You already are the multi-billion-dollar version of you. And feel those feelings. Feel those feelings. And show up from a place intentionally as though you already are that version of you. I hope that you all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you for watching this Instagram Live. And let us know of any questions that you have, and we'll be here. We'll be here to answer. Have a nice one, everyone.